Good morning. Welcome to my Friday. The vlog is encoding. It is 19 minutes long, so it takes about that much. How long the vlog is, it seems to take that long. I don't do really complex edits, so it's not overly hard. But yeah, it's encoding. I wish Final Cut Pro had a timer. I wish there was a timer. There isn't. I should start one. I should do that. I'm just curious. Anyway, just poured my cup of coffee, grabbed my iPad, which I made sure was charged last night, and we're going to watch some vlogs while this is encoding. Let's get this day started.
Oh, hi, hello. We just got done with Costco. Super short list. I have to admit, doing our afternoon shops, with it also slowing down, with also keeping certain items in stock, the morning shops have been really nice. Really nice. We're heading to Depot. Depot's a little bigger than Costco, but nevertheless, still compared to like what it used to be, way less. It is 8:20, a little later than normal, but it's Friday, and I'm looking forward to my weekend. I already got some plans brewing. I got Dune Awakening to play. I got some vlogs to watch. It's gonna be a good one, y'all. Let's go. A couple of the vloggers I've started watching recently have, mounts for their cameras. Most of them are using the DJI action camera, which is essentially a GoPro, which, real quick, I don't want to deviate too far from this, but like, it's crazy how like GoPro is just kind of like fallen off. Like I never hear anyone talk about GoPro anymore. And I haven't looked into cameras, specifically action cameras, in a long time. I don't know what the DJI action cameras are doing better than GoPro. I don't know if the DJIs are cheaper, I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I really don't have a need for that kind of camera right now. If anything, I would get that I'd get either an Insta360 because they're just cool, or I'd get that DJI, or I'd get that Insta, like a little pill looking one that's magnetic that my buddy Cade let me borrow. That thing's pretty badass because it's so small and inconspicuous, and it's so versatile. But anyway, a lot of these guys are using action cameras to vlog, and I know that they have screens on the front now, which I think is awesome. That's a game changer right there. The fact that there's a screen, so you can vlog with it because you can see yourself. It's great. But because of that, there's 1,000 accessories, right, including magnetic mounts and whatnot. So a lot of these guys are using like windshield mounts or dashboard mounts, and it's like, I was thinking about this yesterday. I'm like, I really should start investing. I've been using the Pocket 3 now for over a year. I love it. I know the prices have jumped considerably because of the tariffs and shortages and whatnot. This camera's taking a beating, and I have to admit, when I got it, I was like, oh god, this thing's gonna break so easily. Tiffany just knocked it over just the other day, and knocked it out of my hand, and it has a new little scuff on the bottom. The back plate did come off, but it's a pretty tough camera. I've got 2 chips in the bottom of the glass on the lens, two little chips, right? No cracks, nothing crazy. The gimbal's a little crooked, just slightly, like we're talking like 3 degrees. But yeah, it's one of those like it's taking a licking and it keeps on ticking kind of things. So I'm like, I should probably invest in some attachments and some accessories. Specifically, I want to get. Oh damn! We have a car. It looks like a car spun out. It's facing the opposite direction in front of me. I'll see if I can get a shot when we get up here to the intersection. But anyway, the point I was trying to make is that these guys have these mounts for their cameras so they can be hands-free when they're driving. Basically, there's 3 mounts that I've been looking at getting. 1 is magnetic. 2 is a clip, so I can clip onto like a bag, a shirt, hat, something like that. And then I was looking at like something along the lines of a suction cup for windshields or side of a vehicle, that sort of thing. But then the more I thought about it, I don't need necessarily a Pocket 3 mount or accessory because it has the threading for a tripod. So literally any kind of mount that has that threading I can use. I think the idea is because the Pocket 3 is so thin and long, to have the Pocket 3 like shoe where it goes in is for stability. I think is the idea behind that. So, like I said, I'm gonna do some research this weekend, and at the very least, I do want to get some kind of car mount. I think that's a good idea. So we'll see. Stay tuned. But for now, off to Restaurant Depot. Woo! 101. I gotta remember to start using my auto start when I'm like it's time to start packing up. I need to start the car. Damn, it's in here like an oven. It's 1:30. My brother said, "If you're done with your shit, get out of here." I was like, "Yes, sir." He's gotta wait for his car. He's got his wife's car across the street, getting the brakes checked and worked on. So he can't leave anyway. So yeah, we're gonna head home, and we're going to the gym because, like I said, we're doing a four day workout plan now. So we get that fourth workout in, and then hopefully play some Dune. All right, 2:20, heading to the gym. One last workout.
Well, I was gonna play some Doom and stream on Twitch, but it's down for maintenance. So, my hands are tied. I guess I have to do another stream here on YouTube. Darn. No, like, okay, so here's the funny thing. Like, if you handed me, like, you know, 2 plates, and one's like, hey, play video games and stream on Twitch, or hey, here's your iPhone, go stream on YouTube. I kind of want to stream on YouTube, but I don't want to completely abandon Twitch and my Twitch community, albeit it's gotten very small. There are some people that support me over there, and I do enjoy playing video games. And when I sit down at my desk with all my lights and monitors and equipment, you know, it gives me a taste of the good old days of when that was my full-time job, and I spent 40 to 50 hours a week in there, in that chair, that $1,400 chair that I bought. So yeah, there is that. But now that I can stream on YouTube, now that I'm not breaking any contracts or partnership agreements, and my YouTube channel is growing, and vertical live streams are being promoted, and I see a surge of new people come to the channel and a surge of new subs. In a business aspect, it makes sense to stream more on YouTube than on Twitch. So, but like I said, the plan was to go stream and play Dune. I don't want to play anything else right now. Like I legitimately want to play Dune, and I will play Dune off stream tonight, tomorrow, whenever I can squeeze it in, if I can't stream. But for the time being, this little time I have right now before Tiffany gets home, we're gonna stream. My one dilemma right now, though, is where to stream. Normally, I like to stream outside. I like to sit on the back porch, by the fire. It's just too hot right now. Like literally, it's just too hot, especially on my porch. There's just no good place to do it. And so I'm forced to kind of do it in here. So like, you know, last week I streamed in my office. I literally sat at my desk and just put my iPhone and my tripod on my desk and sat in my chair, which is nice because I still get that same ambience, good lighting, good background, that sort of thing. Yesterday I streamed in the kitchen, which was fine. Today I'm thinking about, you know, trying to figure out a way to make it work here on the couch. So the problem is I'm limited on where I can, you know, set the camera up because where the couch is and the placement and lighting, there's all these limitations. And it's like I'm trying to find a sweet spot, because I can find that sweet spot. It's like then I can just, you know, copy paste. So that's where I'm at right now. That's not too bad. This shirt's actually a little too tight on me.
I'm growing out of my larges. I'm bulking up. If I keep going the way I'm going, next year I'm gonna be an extra large. I have never been in an XL before. Crazy. Yeah, that actually works out pretty good. All right, I think that works. So I got my laptop here. I like to have my laptop up because I can see more chat. Chat on the iPhone is very small, right? It's just the bottom portion right there. Plus, I'm able to do more and moderate more quickly. Forgot to start the vlog. Tiff and I have been catching up since she got home. Ended my live stream. We're in the kitchen working on the last HelloFresh meal. It's sweet chili turkey and green bean bowls with crispy fried onions and cilantro. All of these have been bangers. Thoroughly, I think the first one was of the two. The first one was my favorite. Even though those tacos were really solid last night, Tiffany said it herself. These are awesome, and I'm sure this is gonna be great as well. We got some ground turkey here, cooking up in the skillet. We got rice over there, cooking in the pan. Tiffany already diced up some green beans and some cilantro and lime, and she has some egg rolls getting ready to go in the air fryer. Something that she noticed yesterday, that these are all like 15 minutes, pretty much. These are quicker meals than usual. Usually it's like 30, right? It's like less than 30. It's like their quote. And these have been like less than 20. Less ingredients, less prepping. I don't know, you killed my timer, so I'm not sure.
How did I kill it?
I set it for 15 minutes. I didn't hear it go off.
I didn't kill it. You can still use the microwave with the timer.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Wait.
Yes?
The timer just went off.
The timer just went off.
So I did not kill the timer.
So apparently when you use the microwave during a timer, it hides the timer. Because the time was there. We saw that, right? You saw the time was there?
Yeah.
There was no timer. But then all of a sudden the timer just went off.
So that's why your rice wasn't done yet. Because the timer didn't go off yet.
Yeah, but clearly, like,
I did not kill
we
the
just
timer.
learned something new in our house. It's almost 5 years. Now I'm curious of, like, can you click like clock option? How would you get the timer back up?
Hit
Timer set?
maybe just one time.
Oh, no. Well, let's try it. Let's try it here. Timer set, 1 minute. Go. And then open. And then I go cook. Okay, open the door. Take it out. Timer's there. Okay, or I mean the clock's there. Ah, there it is. So you press the timer button one more time. All right. All right. 5 years. 5 years this October. Oh, that's good. I'd rather have that than mush. Yeah, I like a little firmer. There it is. Like it could probably use another couple minutes, but everything else is ready. Sauce it up. That's it. Fluff the rice with a fork, stir in a tablespoon of butter, season with salt and pepper. Divide between the bowls and top with turkey stir fry, sprinkle with crispy fried onions and chopped cilantro, serve with the remaining lime wedge on the side. Booyah. My music, as Tiffany calls it, when she asked me to put music on, I'm like, what do you want to listen to? She's like, your music. I pretty much my default now is like reggae, but it's like new reggae, right? It's not like your traditional Rasta Bob Marley stuff. You know, it's Stick Figure and Slightly Stupid, and even like it teeters into the rock, like with Pepper, right? Island rock. I used to call that, like Dirty Heads is my favorite band. I always call it like island rock, but a lot of times when it's just ambience in the kitchen or out in the spa outside, you know, I'll go to something like Stick Figure and then just create a station with them because they lean more into that reggae, but then every once in a while I dip into like Iration, Revolution, Elevators. I found so many bands the last couple of years, this whole genre of music that I never knew existed. that I've been playing catch up with. So when new music comes out, I get all excited. In fact, Stick Figure has a new album coming out. I think it's next week. It's either next week or July, like 20th. One of the two. You gonna say it's Friday the 13th? I didn't realize that. I love me some cilantro. It's my favorite herb. If you consider it an herb.
Definitely not my favorite.
Definitely.
We'll just take a look.
My forearm. Thanks. Boom. There we go. Once again, that is sweet chili turkey green bean bowl with crispy fried onions and cilantro. Love me some sriracha. I have a case of sriracha in my cupboard. So, Cade, Chuck, either one of you guys get low on sriracha, you let me know. I got you covered. Commercial size bottle of sriracha. It's 7 p.m., 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Decided to go for a little stroll after dinner. We cleaned up the kitchen. One of the nice things about those HelloFresh meals is there's not a lot of pots and pans, not a lot of mess, you know. We used 2 pans, cutting board, and a knife. And that was it. Pretty simple. So I wanted to go for a walk for 2 reasons. One, because watching a lot of these new vloggers, a lot of them go for walks and vlog, and it kind of like, I enjoy watching those vlogs, right? So it's kind of like this inspiration of like, you know, do what I do what you see kind of thing. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I get inspired by other creators. I watch other creators. This same thing was happening on Twitch. I'd watch streamers do something. I'm like, ooh, I like that. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna do the same thing. Or, ooh, you know, you watch somebody play a game. You're like, oh, I want to play that game, right? You watch one of your favorite streamers play a game. You're like, I want to buy that game. So very much the same thing with the vloggers. One of the other reasons I wanted to go for a walk is because 2 days ago I went for a walk and vlogged. I don't know, probably a good 10 minutes or so. At least that's what I put in the vlog, talking about this new community of vloggers I found. And got a lot of positive feedback. People, you know, in the comment section saying that they really like the talking vlogs. So they miss the talking vlogs, the walking vlogs. And you know, and I love that because I love this as well. Again, this is like long form content for me, akin to my podcasts and my live streams, right? I talk about all the time how I love live streaming. That's because it's a constant flow of conversation. And I try to keep my vlogs like, you know, I change them up. I don't do the same thing every day, right? Some mornings we start in the kitchen making coffee. Some mornings we start on the couch editing the vlog. Some mornings we start in the car driving to work. Some mornings we start in my dad's truck doing the first shop. Hell, there's some mornings we don't start until after work, right? Either way, I always like to keep things fresh and changing it up. And so some days we'll go for a walk like this and we'll do a long rant if I have something I want to talk about. I have a lot on my mind, which we've done a lot of times over the years. And then there's other days where it's like, just I'm busy, I'm on the move. So the vlog is a constant moment throughout my day, right? Kind of change it up. But I was watching someone's vlog today, and forgive me, I don't remember everyone's names yet. I don't remember channel names, the real names, any of it. I just you know, I watched like 15 vlogs today throughout my day. And so anyway, someone was saying how consistency, like repetition of people doing the same things, they become known for certain things, which I totally understand that, right? For years, how many years? 6 years, 7 years, I said vlog on. That was my call sign, right? T-shirts, slogans, hashtags, it was vlog on. So I get the comfort of somebody coming back every day to watch a vlog, and there's a familiarity to it, right? We watch Adam the Woo. Adam the Woo starts every video with, "Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here," as the recording of this, and he says the date and the location, and You know, he invites you to join him, right? I'm inviting you to join me, shall you? Right? He ends every vlog with, the vlog is over, you know, and so there's this constant repetition that, and you know, and he comes, oh, he's old school like me, so a lot of that is the same. The person that I was watching today made a comment how, you know, you get used to certain people doing certain things, like so-and-so goes to Starbucks every day, so-and-so takes us on their daily commute to work, and so we get to walk and, you know, we get to see shots from where they're going. You know, this guy always vlogs in his car, and this guy, you know, has a skateboard or a one wheel or whatever. Like, there's these things they become known for, and so I totally get that as well. So I'm like, you know, I'm kind of like, I'm on both sides of the fence. On one hand, I'm like, I totally get the repetition. I totally get the comfort of kind of knowing what you're getting for and things you look forward to, right? You know, Adam says he starts every vlog with a piping hot caffeinated beverage, and there's multiple comments. I see it all the time. I'm in the comment section where they're like, I start every morning with a piping hot caffeinated beverage and the daily woo, right? Like they, you know, they say that, like they become known for those things. And so, yeah, I don't know. I've been doing this for so damn long, and I've got over 4,000 videos on this channel that over the span of, the safe bet's to say 10 years. Because even though this channel is 19 years old, there was definitely a lot of years where I didn't vlog very consistently, right? It was once a week, twice a week. There's been different iterations on this channel and things that I did for a while and then changed it up. Did it for a while and then changed it up. Long time ago, I don't even know how long ago, we'd have to look it up. I did one take vlogs with my iPhone. This is back when the iPhone, I think it was, whenever they did HD, it was 4S, I think. I had a white 4S. I think that was the first one that did like 720p video. And I would do one takes with my iPhone because back then there was no editing software on your phone. So I was trying to be very minimalistic. Shoot on my iPhone, upload from my iPhone, right? I loved that. I tried to make it as streamlined, as less steps as possible when I vlogged back in the day. And then when I got a point and shoot camera, same thing, one take. I would literally reshoot a vlog 3 to 4 times to get it done in one take. You know, I did that, I was notorious for that. In fact, when I would vlog about, and I have like, I was hot button topic, I was wanted to rant, I'm like, you guys are not gonna believe this. The 4th or 5th time, I'd repeated myself so many times and got off my chest that I no longer cared enough to actually upload it. There were multiple times where the vlog became like a therapist, where I was like, I gotta get this off my chest. And I'd say it, but I'd mess it up, so I'd start over. And I'd do it again, and I'm like, oh, I repeated myself, or I missed this one point, start it over. And it would go from 10 minutes to 8 minutes to 5 minutes. And then by the time I got to like the final version, I was like, it's 3 minutes long, and I don't even care about it anymore. I'm not mad anymore. And so I wouldn't even post it. There's plenty of times I did that. And then of course, we started doing the daily vlogs. And so there was the repetition of the good morning, here's my day, we'll see you tomorrow, good night, right? The vlog on at the end, many, many years we did that. Then I did the end slates, right? Where I was talking over the end slate, and it was like, this is from last year, this is from 2 years ago, you know? On the left, you have us visiting Disneyland. On the right, we were at SeaWorld, right? Like I did that for many vlogs. There was the outros, mini outros, where it was music playing, or it was like it, love it, and gotta have it. Who remembers that? Who's old enough to remember that? I mean, I know Alfonso's watched literally every vlog, but who else watches today that remembers that outro? Hence why we have those memberships. Tier 1 is like it, Tier 2 is love it, and Tier 3 is gotta have it. So that's where that came from. Some grad photos. Very nice, very nice. Beautiful time of day. It's still hot, like I said, it's like 98 degrees. Concrete still has heat coming off of it. I can feel it on my legs. But this is the time to go for a walk, man. The point is that I understand the comfort zone of knowing what you're getting every time you go into someone's channel. There's a sense of familiarity when you click on their thumbnail, right? You come to expect certain things. And right now I feel like I'm in this mode of randomness, right? And it's not necessarily like that's what I'm forcefully doing, what I'm choosing to do. It's actually the opposite. It's I have no plan, I have no structure, I have no make sure I get this shot, make sure I say this thing. I've got no script, I've got no formula. This Clintus.tv 2.0 that I'm in right now is literally just pick up the camera when I have something to say, pick up the camera when I have something to show, pick up the camera when I want to capture a moment. And it's a two-part prong. Some moments I capture because I want to show you. Check this out, you guys. And then there's other moments where I'm like, this is for me. This is for 5 years from now, Clintus. Because as I've gone back in this recent year and go back and watch old vlogs and old videos, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I captured that moment. I'm glad I have that on video. One thing I wish I did a better job of is I wish I put more information in the descriptions, because tags don't do shit. You can't search for, even on your own channel, you can't search for tags, and everything's tagged. Like I feel like the tags were where I put the like, oh, this moment where I like drive to work, or water balloon, like smash. I try to put like, because the vlogs would have like 15, 20 moments, right? So I'd put those moments in the tags. Tags are meaningless. You can't search by them. And even literally when the word is a tag and you search for that word on your channel, it doesn't pull the video up. It only pulls the description and the title. So that's one thing I do regret. I wish I had a better system of like knowing what day was what. Being inspired by these young bloods, these young guns, it's reinvigorating this old man. this old timey vlogger. It's making me, be more inspired to pick up the camera more often. Hence why we're going on this hot ass walk. I definitely need that from time to time. Not saying I need it right now, but there's definitely times where I need a little kick in the butt, metaphorically speaking, and being inspired to do something. I've mentioned this past year, how I'm not doing it for the vlog anymore, right? Once upon a time, I did it for the vlog. I'd do it for the vlog. The kids and I, Bryce specifically, and I would do things for the vlog, right? And I'm not doing that anymore. But there is still a tiny part back in my mind where I do think about you. And I'm like, I should capture that. I should bring the camera with me. The good news is that my iPhone is in my pocket at all times, which means I always have a 4K camera on me at all times. So even at the worst case scenario, when I don't have my camera with me and I'm not prepared to capture, I can pull my phone out, one swipe to the left. 99% of the time my camera's in video mode anyways. So one swipe to the left, I'm ready to record. Flip that bitch sideways, hit record. And we're recording. So I can capture those moments anytime I can. Friendly reminder, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I post new vlogs capturing my day every day at 6 a.m. Pacific. At least that's when I post them at the moment. Here in Arizona, we don't observe daylight savings. So 6 o'clock my time is 6 o'clock California time. But in the winter, come November, 6 o'clock my time will be 5 a.m. California time. So for now, it's 6 a.m. That's my current posting times. One last thing I was gonna say, really enjoyed the live stream the last 2 days. Just yesterday, I think it was only 45 minutes. Today, we were about an hour and 15 minutes. Live stream share on YouTube, that's where it's at right now. My Twitch channel's pretty much died for multiple reasons. One, obviously, I stopped streaming for a long time, and so most people move on to other communities. Two, I can only stream it in the evenings, which I've always been a morning/daytime streamer, right? I always stream like the 8 to 4, 7 to 4 time frame. So I built my community around that time frame. And three, probably because I'm not playing any of the games I used to play. I came back to New World, but I played New World for about 6 months, or 3 months, and didn't really necessarily build a big community around that, I'm sure if I went back to Destiny or Tarkov, I'd have much bigger numbers, but I don't feel like playing those games right now, so. But yeah, really enjoying the stream share on YouTube, And again, even just kind of proving my point, hour. If I got an hour, I'm gonna go live. And so you can expect more of those for sure. You know, hell, damn near every day. If I can squeeze an hour in, I know for a fact Tiffany's good, Tiffany's occupied, I'm gonna hit that go live button way more often. Holy crap, I thought that was a deer leg. I'm not even gonna lie. When I was walking up, I was like, oh my God, it's a deer leg. No, it's just a stick. But we did find that deer leg on that trail like last month. Remember that? 2 months ago? We were on the desert trail and there was a deer leg on the side. We're like, oh shit. That's why I thought that one was a deer leg. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap things up, get home, take a shower. Tiff, she's pulling the birthday, it's my birthday weekend card. She's like, I want a foot massage the next 3 nights. And I'm like, oh really? She's like, yeah, that's what I want for my birthday. I go, you want a foot massage for the next 3 nights for your birthday, that's it? She's like, yep, it's free. I was like, free for you? My hands are gonna be killing me by Sunday. Oh, no, for reals though, foot massage is like Tiffany's favorite thing. So I can't really complain. That's a pretty easy gift. You know, not that I'm in the doghouse very often, but if I find myself in the doghouse, foot massage is all she needs. Friday night, kids on the basketball courts, hooping it up. Can't believe that guy's in sweatpants. Psychopath. This place is still coming along nicely. That whole side of the complex is all done. The Asian bistro is almost done. I'm so excited. It's literally the one thing I'm looking forward to the most. We only have 2 restaurants in here. Haymaker's nothing special. We've got Haymaker, other locations. It's good, but nothing special. But a sushi, Chinese, Thai restaurant. Oh my God, I'm so excited. The coffee shop that I go to, the matcha and everything, it's right behind the tasting room. It's where I get my hair cut the last 2 times. Looks like a new residence, health and wellness for life. Okay. Not excited, but more business is more business. And then these last 2 are supposed to be restaurants. That's supposed to be one restaurant back there. This is supposed to be a big restaurant, an anchor like that one. And my dad did inquire about this place. He's like, dude, it's so rad to move the bar over here, but the landlord was like, nope, you're not what we're looking for. So that was kind of a bummer. Looks like the tasting room is pretty full. Got a nice crowd there on a Friday night. Thanks for hanging out with me.